Alright, so today I have something a little different. This was something I worked on a while ago. I'm not working on anymore, so I thought I would show it off because I just realized that I haven't shown it off, and obviously I need to show off everything I make now. It's Claire Editor. Oh dear. Okay, so it's gonna lag like a lot, but that's because I'm rendering it under WSL. And I'm doing that because I don't like the Windows API for doing, I don't think, anything. So here it is editing itself. It's written in C++. It's kind of like an exercise to learn more C++. Uses Raylib to render primitives and text. But it actually it integrates, like it makes its own, it has its own sort of like kind of a standard library, and then also UI framework and JSON parser and some other stuff. So here's like the UI framework, for example. You can look at events. If something is hovering, for example, if I want to hover over here, this mouse position, it will look up in the LSP what it thinks that is. It's like Vim moded, Vim moded, I don't know. You press I, A to edit, whatever. I added the Vim mode, I think, toward the end of its life, so it never really got that far. Excuse me. This is a directory label button. Oh, that's like for these things, like, you know how it turns red. Is there like a thing where it turns red? Yeah, colors error, whatever. Issue container, that's this thing. This is also, yeah, color error. Thing like file list button, that's a big one. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well, that's not my problem anymore. Oh, I just tried to open a binary. Oh wait, no, it knows not to do that. I forgot about that, because I'm a genius, actually. I'm not a genius. You can look like to close things, that's cool. Yeah, it does, I should talk about that more. It does, oh, why is it not limited? Why is it going to 87 FPS? Okay, whatever. Also, why is it allocating so much RAM? It usually does not do that. It usually sets that around 100 or less megabytes, but that's okay. Let me see. We have some, like, I don't know, shortcuts. I don't really have a plan for this video. I'm just kind of showing you around. So here's part of the standard library. We have like an assert function, shared resource that is thread safe. Sort of, I call that the famous resource. Oh, no, it's a subscription-based model. To do the operation out of the critical section, because we're baller. Indiana Jones idle swap. Okay, awesome. That's cool. We have a file API. Pretty much if I don't like the C++ standard library API for doing something, I just take the C API and I shove it into a class and I make it kind of worse. But that's okay. I did try to start some Windows support, but okay. There's no need to do that. I did try to start making some Windows support, but it was just not fun. Not fun at all. I'm going to go and build. Of course, it can log to itself. It also can run itself, run and compile itself, I think. Yeah, so what I just did is I pressed F6, and then what that will do is from inside itself, it will run and compile itself, which is cool, you know. Oh yeah, there's also an integrated terminal. I wrote a small terminal emulator. Not like small, but like, I don't know. What is small? It's my, you can't select in the terminal, that kind of sucks. But I guess if I was going to do selection in the terminal, I was going to do it right with like the area selection and all that. Oh well. What do I want to show off? Oh yeah, there's a C++ parser, or like a basic one. I'm trying to remember how long I worked on this, because this is kind of complicated, which is cool. Like, I look at this and I'm like, wow, like, I'm proud of this. This is cool. I'm glad I worked on this for so long. project. Oh, what is this? Oh, maybe these are like keybinds. Oh wait, I just opened the exact same thing. Oh yeah, then we have an LSP client. This opens like a pipe and then you have windows. You gotta be kidding me. Not fun. Not fun at all. But it makes a pipe to the... I look at all my comments and I'm like, this looks like the like those YouTube videos that's like the unhinged comments of like GTA or something, where they get like a source code leak and I look at the comments. Body layout. Yeah, that's kind of... we're doing some pretty gnarly stuff from what I can see here. That basically parses the LSP. The LSP sort of returns a response that's kind of like HTTP. Sort of like with content length, like it has headers and stuff, but then it returns JSON always. Well, I mean, HTTP can also do. But yeah, it parses the rest with the JSON parser, and that is in clear JSON, and it's all in one file because I'm a little dumb. But basically, this looks a lot simpler than I thought it would be. Dope. Oh yeah, I stole this from Serenity OS. I think. There's directory now. Some basic stuff. I don't know if there's anything more interesting here. You can browse the Raylib header, I guess. My fans are going nuts. So something is very poorly optimized here. Also, you can see the scrolling sucks. If you're actually on Linux, even on my shitty laptop, the scrolling is silky smooth. Frame manager, I guess. Oh, that's like for like a UI frame, I think, maybe. I don't know. Stack. Oh yeah, I wrote some, what is that thing called? A language? Swift? That's what Apple uses? And so I like their idea of, V stacks and H stacks. I don't know if I got around to Z stacks, but maybe I did. Let's see, actually. No, just V stacks and H stacks. And then I had to make all this really generic stuff, and that was a fun exercise, if not a little frustrating. File list, I feel like this is where most of the crashes happen, but I don't really serialize it very well. Terminal. Oh yeah, I learned about, what's it called? Sort of getting a PTY pseudo teletype, I think. I learned about that. Text edit. Oh. This is where all the issues happen, where scrolling doesn't work or whatever. I thought I saw smoke coming from my computer. That would have been really bad. I would have cried, I think. Of course, you can't also scroll, so if I want to look further down, I'm just going to close it instead of bothering closing all those. I feel like you should be able to scroll. But yeah, I learned all about compilation, and it's part of the UI code that positions everything. It's really cool, I think, how it's defined. Let me show you, I guess, some of the UI code. Look, you create a child, and it's a template with the parameter of the type. Wait, Jamie texted me. Okay, he's still in school. That makes me mad. It's okay though. Yeah, I wrote my own string, I think, as well. String class. Every second it'll update this. But yeah, I mean, like, the way that this UI is set up is like, that's not bad. Like, that makes sense a little bit. Oh, yeah, the custom set mouse cursor, that's also cool. I'm just trying to think about what to show you, because I really did not plan this. How long have we been going? 9 minutes? Okay, that's acceptable. Wow, I have no idea. Let me see. What am I feel like I have more to show off, but I'm not sure if I do. Color. I feel like I'm just digging for stuff at this point. Kind of stuff. Oh, I wanted to show off the string thing. This has been lots of fun and also not lots of fun. And also, I feel like it's one of the more shitty implementations, just because I don't really trust it. Utilization. Oh, that needs some RAM stuff. I guess, yeah, everything's a file in Linux. Okay. I think that's probably about it. Probably all I have for now. Well, let me maybe do one more thing I want to try out, because the whole idea with this thing was that you would be able to sort of like edit things on the fly. Like that was my dream, is that I would be able to work on the editor from inside the editor. I thought that was really cool. So RGB. So let's make this a bit greener. Control S, I think. Oh no, I have to run make, don't I? I did this make already. Oh, wait, it didn't work at all. Oh, and also I didn't save my changes, I don't think. Did I even explain what I'm showing off? Oh, wait, that's, no, I didn't change background. Gosh. Is it saving? Apparently it's saving. Oh shit. I fucked something up. Oh, here it is. I just pressed F6 and look, so you can edit the UI from within the UI, and well, not like, you know, live. There was another project you're working on that kind of did something like that. It was like a Lisp operating system interpreter. It's cool. Let's see if we can do this now. I just edited it. I press F6. I go over here. Look, that's kind of a pleasing color. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of cute. Maybe that's the way it's meant to be. Jeez. Actually, that is really cute. I might keep that. Okay, well, there you go. So, guess we can do a, you know, cute color. But yeah, oh dear. Oh well. I'll see you next time.